We're out here homeless. We're trying to struggle to make it, and they're just trying to make it worse on all of us by criminalizing it.
It's a huge deal because a felony offense carries up to 6 years in jail, a $3,000 fine, and the loss of voting rights.
And makes finding a job or a home even harder.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The bill's sponsor declined our offer of an interview, but said this.
This bill requires law enforcement give a documented warning for the first incident, and any punishment thereafter is up to the prosecutorial discretion of the district attorney.
It's a felony to survive.
Tanisha Green says police have already told her she must now obey that sign.
They said that it'll be an action that we'll go to jail.
And do you have any place else to go?
I don't. I've been here a year.
Next door in Missouri, a similar law takes effect this month. A misdemeanor, not a felony, but local governments that don't enforce the camping ban can be punished. And money earmarked to build permanent housing must instead be used to fund treatment programs and build state-sanctioned temporary homeless camps.
This is a push to put the most vulnerable people into internment camps.
Similar bills are now being considered in Arizona and Georgia.
We're sitting right on the tipping point right now.
In Oklahoma and Wisconsin, similar bills were introduced but failed. And those similarities are no coincidence. They're all based on a model bill produced by the Cicero Institute, a think tank in Austin funded by a tech billionaire. Texas passed a version of Cicero's bill last year.
We have no influence except the power of persuasion. We're merely saying, here seems to be a better idea. We know what's not working.
Something called housing first has become the primary approach to tackling homelessness. Get someone an actual home, not a shelter bed. Offer, but don't mandate addiction treatment. And the rest should follow. Many studies support the approach. Cicero does not.
We don't have decades to wait to build up brand new houses for every one of those people. We need to have a solution that's acting right now.
He's addressed lawmakers in Tennessee.
Homeless encampments are bad for the homeless themselves.
And in Georgia.
We can't offer you alternatives, but you have to move. You need that, both the stick and the carrot, and this bill provides those.
In a leafy Nashville suburb.
I can see your issue.
Yeah. You haven't seen anything yet.
This is what Becky Lowe's local park now looks like.
Nothing has been working. Nothing has worked.
She now supports the stick approach, the threat of a felony conviction for just camping.
Where do you think these people should go?
Well, we have dozens of shelters throughout Nashville.
I was in a temporary shelter and I didn't like it because you're not treated as a human being.
A sentiment shared by many. Howard Allen now has a permanent home.
When I moved in my house and they put that key in my hand, I cried. And then I cried again. Because my brothers and sisters deserve the same thing that I have, housing. And we can do it.
Maybe we can do it, but we seem to be increasingly disagreeing over how we can do it. How much carrot, how much stick. Even here in liberal-leaning Los Angeles, just a couple of hours ago, after, let's say, a very lively public comment section, the LA City Council voted to ban camping within 500 feet of every daycare center and every school